Hello and good evening. It's me, Bo Shevasu. We are live streaming here this August 22nd, 2022. My name is Bo Shevasu. We're broadcasting live just south of Seattle, Washington. Today we have a fun show for you. We're going to be doing a little bit of live online gaming. If you are to see my username pop up on the screen, you're welcome to actually join me. Plus, we have some of my top, most helpful video reviews that I've ever published out there on the interwebs. Now, I have created arguably hundreds, if not thousands of videos that have helped other people, other consumers, other customers like me here on Amazon.com. And some of these video reviews have been very, very helpful. Some have not. However, I'm here to share with you guys my top 4 most helpful video reviews that have just taken off like wildfire. You no longer need to scour through all the products in all of my channels to try to figure out which ones are the most helpful. I'm going to show them to you here today, and odds are they're actually the most entertaining as well. Interesting how that works. Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by Tacticlip. These are multi-tool hair clips. If you are a MacGyver in your life, an urban warrior, and if you maybe don't necessarily have that pocket knife on you, and yet you need to cut through that packing tape, tactical hair clips is the way to go. They're essentially multi-tools. They are perfectly safe on the hair. They are TSA viable. They basically go through security at the airport because they're not knives. They're simply multi-tools. They are unsharpened. However, they do have a little pointed tip which allows you to get through some packing tape, but they don't actually have a sharpened edge, which means they're not a knife. TSA, they're okay with that, and they're okay on the hair. So that's one of the big things about this design. So once we actually start the gaming portion of this broadcast, you will be able to go to a link there in the description, right there. It'll be posted on this video right there below. And you will be able to go to that link. And if you live in the United States and if you are over the age of 18, you simply need to supply your shipping address and Tacticlip will send you free of charge a 4-pack, a $15 value. And as you can see in the carousel down below, the reviews are absolutely phenomenal. But not just these, they also come in a different color, the light tan. So if you have blonde hair, this would most likely blend in. Let's say that you wanted to be more inconspicuous with what you put in your hair, mainly the tools that you have as your everyday carry. However, it is only during this live broadcast that this black tactical hair clip is an option for you. So if you want to buy the tan ones, they are available here on Amazon. I've got them highlighted below, or you may wait for our giveaway or purchase them. They're very reasonably priced here on Amazon, but they're absolutely fantastic. Over 1,000% supported on Kickstarter. Now they're here on Amazon. All right, so we've got a lot of other fun things to highlight in today's show. You also see that we have this tactical Charvel flashlight. This thing is bright. As a matter of fact, when I was turning it on earlier and playing with it, so on off right here, and there you go. And then when you click this like so, it is so bright. I can actually feel that heat, and I am this far away. This thing will light up your entire backyard. It's big, however. And so if you wanted to wait, that's flash mode. That's okay. You probably can't see that with the frame rate, but it was basically strobing at me. That confuses your opponent. Let's go ahead and turn that off. If in fact you wanted something more medium sized, we also have this version right here. And this is not made by Charvel, but it is a flashlight made by Nikron. And what makes this unique is that not only is it magnetic, check it out, like this. So let's say that you're on a dark road in the middle of nowhere and you need a place to put your flashlight. Well, you could either put it on your baseball cap because this clip is like this and it clips right on like so, or you can adjust it like so. It's magnetic, so you can put it on the hood of your car and you are still able to put it in position. Plus, what's unique about this particular flashlight is it has this awesome flexible swivel feature. Look at that. I just effectively turned it into an L, very similar to those old-fashioned army military flashlights, you know, the large ones that they would put inside their breast pocket, for example. And in this way, you could do that with this as well. So it's very strong. The machining on this Nikron is very, very good. I'm very impressed with this. Not as bright as a larger one, but if you were to hold it down, it clicks, and then like this. So I would say I'd have to get about this close to really start feeling the heat of that. But this is, I would say, is the more mid-sized flashlight. If we're to move on to my personal everyday carry, and this right here is called the Olight Baton 3. Now, Olight, if you're familiar with the EDC community, it gets a curious amount of hate simply because they mass produce these things. And sometimes they're liable to get very, very hot. And so the joke goes that if you don't actually turn it off all the way and slip it into your pocket, see right there, it's warm. It's getting warm. It's warmer than actually the medium-sized Nikron. And look at how small that size is there. But that's actually why I prefer this, because it is small, it is lightweight, it's light enough to actually put in my mouth like this. If in fact I were to need both hands to work on something. And it's got this nice texture. It has an S-type clip, allowing you to not only clip it on this way, but if you were to swivel it like this, you can clip it on this way. It's just a very versatile flashlight. Plus, I don't necessarily need one of these Amazon Basics batteries, which you can see in the description right down below. You can search for these things at any time, of course. But these Amazon Basic batteries go in the Nikron flashlight. And you can see when you open it up like this, you kind of have to twist it. It just takes one of these AA batteries. And this is our dear Ultra Digital. This is an overseas battery. We don't want that. We're going to take that out and we're going to put our Amazon Basics battery in there. But what is so unique about this Nikron is that it takes this conventional battery. So if you are off the grid and you only have a certain amount of power supply, you can load up on some batteries and you'll be good to go. However, the Olight, on the other hand, requires you to plug in a digital, or I'm sorry, an actual magnetic cable. So for me, that's perfect because this is on my nightstand where I can actually charge this thing and pop it off and out the door I go. I don't necessarily need to be limited to a battery, so to speak. So that's my personal preference. Plus, this thing is also magnetic. Yes, that's right. The Olight is magnetic. So it's got a lot of things going for it. It has never burst into flames. I've gone through many of these, not because they're bad quality. It's just because I live a very active lifestyle. I've traveled to over 33 countries around the world, and I use and abuse my flashlights. And I have tried flashlights that are 3 times the price as this Olight Baton 3, and I've always gone back to it. So the proof is in the pudding. I know it's completely anecdotal, but it works for me. All right, let's also move on to what I am streaming through. I've got my 2021 Apple MacBook Pro, and if the image is stable, well, that's part and parcel to the fact that I'm streaming on this fantastic MacBook Pro. And I will also be doing some online live gaming through my Apple iPhone 13. And before we hop into that, I actually wanted to show you one of my top most helpful video reviews. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the Power Tower. 3, 2, 1, let's
If you're anything
go.
like me, you're probably looking at this Amazon listing wondering what in the world does this actually look like put together in a real world home. So no, this is not a commercial. I'm not here to try to oversell you on anything, just kind of show you some quick little feedback things nice and close up. So of course we're gonna have to tighten that down like so, tighten that down like so.
So I was partway through this review when I realized how rattly it was. So I was thinking, I gotta tighten this down. So according to the consumers out there, I guess you kind of actually want to see how you tighten it down. But that was not planned. It's like, oh man, this is really, really rattly.
And now it will not rattle. So this Roman chair is incredibly versatile. Of course, you would probably be using this for a lot of ab type workout or also upper body for pull-ups. And so as you can see, it's very stable in this particular situation. You can do push-ups here, you can do pull-ups, you can do chin-ups, you can do ab crunches, leg lifts, all sorts of fantastic things. And this is what it looks like all put together. So I hope this helps, giving you a real-world demonstration. Works for us. Hope
Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I was muted there for a moment. So, what I was telling you right here was the fact that this takes up very little real estate. A treadmill, for example, really you can just limit to jogging on it, and it takes up a lot of space. The number one word that I would use to describe this Roman chair, this power tower, is it's just versatile. It's an amazing machine. So let's move on to how to secure your shed, because I was watching a YouTube documentary on burglars, and one of the low-hanging fruit for robbers is sheds, because normally they're unlocked, pretty easy to access a backyard, and there's thousands of dollars worth of power tools typically in sheds. And so I've mitigated that threat using multiple means, from cameras to lights to locks on my shed. But one of the most important things that I would recommend is an alarm. And this alarm hooks up to my door and allows me to set. Oh, wow, I've got a beard there. My shed out there is basically, you know, those little doorbell chimes that you hear when you walk into a gas station? It's this is that alarm. And so I show you in this video as I go along here. You don't need to see my bearded face. Oh, by the way, that's a slide right there, that tube right there. Yes, it's a giant culvert, giant slide that we have going off our deck. Pretty cool, huh? So let's move on here. So there's the chime that you plug into your house, okay? That's going to emit the actual chime. And let's highlight that down below. There we go. And then this section is the sensor. This actually goes on the door jamb, not on the door itself, but right on the inside of the doorway. And then as we're going, and see that little piece that I'm holding right there? That is the little element that goes on the door itself. So when that element and the other sensor are disconnected, meaning that the doorway opens, then that triggers an alarm. And not an annoying alarm. You can set up to 50 different chimes. But this allows me to essentially hear whenever someone opens the shed. And it's pretty loud. It echoes throughout the entire house. So if this right here, this is what it looks like. And in the actual video on the product page itself, I walk through exactly how you set up the chime, how you can change the chime, hold down a button. It's fairly confusing, but really I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like on my shed door right here. And you can see it's way inside, so it's tamper-proof, and it's maybe about an inch or a half an inch from each other. And when you open it up, I can hear it in the house, and I can tell when someone is opening up my shed. Isn't that cool? Pretty neat. All right, one of my other most helpful reviews is this.
All right, we're gonna
right
see
here. Well, not this little guy, but the actual tool. That's a little girl. That's my daughter, Penelope. Yes, I do have consent, being her parent, to allow her to be shown here in my video review. And you'll see that this amazing Fiskars weed puller actually allows you to. So it's like they're like Wolverine claws that dig into the dirt, and the more you pull on the lever, the more the claw actually grips around the weed, and this thing can sink down deep and get a large chunk of the root of those dandelions. Isn't that amazing? So as you can see, even my daughters are able to do this. So if you're elderly, or if your back hurts, or if you don't want to go around on your hands and knees and weed your lawn, you can easily do it with this. And check this out. Penny's going to open up the garbage can and whoosh, you can eject it. Isn't that amazing? So that is one of my top sellers for sure. Even if it's not weed season, I would recommend actually buying this. I actually bought this before it was spring, and it was much, much cheaper. So right now is a good time to buy, as opposed to like right at the beginning of summer where everybody's panicking and in weed mode. Right now, the weeds really aren't as bad. It's kind of that drought sort of time. So right now is a good time. I would recommend to actually pick up a weed puller like this Fiskars. Another one of my most popular, most helpful reviews is this steamer right here. I'm actually comparing it side by side, this travel steamer, and I'm actually going to show you a real world example of how I get all of the wrinkles out of my shirt. Now this steamer is unique because it's big on one hand. See on the right, they have these little dinky travel steamers. They don't heat up fast. The cord is really short. The cord on this steamer is long, and so all I have to do is fill it up with water. It does come with a little cup like this. It takes maybe 30-45 seconds to actually heat it up. I put it on like so. Make sure you plug it in. And we're just going to skip along here. So you can see, as indicated by that red light, that it is on and it is nice and steamy. And one other unique thing that I want to point out on this, you see that that black brush on the tip? So steam is going to be coming out of little holes between those bristles. And that black brush allows you to stay away from your garment, meaning that you are able to not press a bunch of steam heavily up against your garment, thereby making your garment nice and soggy. You don't want that. So this steamer is absolutely fantastic for a quick way to iron out all those wrinkles in your clothes. So those are pretty much my most top rated reviews. Right now we are going to be going on to our gaming portion right here. But before I do that, I do want to note that I am wearing MGC claw socks. These are mobile tile socks. They allow you to slide across the screen easily. Sometimes you'll notice that your fingertips get a little sweaty and sticky. These, on the other hand, allow you to be very, very connected to your gaming touchscreen device. And I will also be using my Thermarest compressed pillow. This thing is filled with some form of a memory foam. It's very, very good for camping, not backpacking. Backpacking, it's a little too bulky. For camping, or in this particular case, I actually put this right underneath my mobile device, my iPhone 13 Pro, of which I also highlighted in the description down below. And look, it's the perfect amount of firmness for gaming. So let's go. I'm gonna type in the chat right here. So if you would like to join in either the chat or the actual game, I'd be happy to chat with you. All right, let's go ahead and open up Call of Duty. We're gonna open up that, and now you want to see what's going on. Hey, how cool is that? That's amazing. All right, everybody. So right now we're gonna just try multiplayer right here. All right, you know what? We're gonna do free-for-all, hardpoint, kill confirmed, and team deathmatch. No free-for-all. Let's just do specifically team. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one here. I don't think I have the right gun. I should have changed my loadout to a shotgun, which I could, but you know what? Let's just do this here. Oh, are we starting halfway through? Oh, wow. Okay. They just threw me right in there. All right. They threw me part way through a game. All right. Let's... Oh. The claw socks aren't engaging. Oh, yeah. There is a bit of stickiness right there. I think it's because there's some fibers actually coming off of these things. I shouldn't have put them in the wash. He's up there. Yeah, he's going down. He should not camp up there because I got you. I got you. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Oh, these guys are good. These guys are really good. Ah, he's up there again. Second time. I mean, I know you're up there, buddy. Come on. Really, that's just embarrassing. Okay, he's gonna come around here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, he didn't. Oh, got him again. Got him again. Got him. Ah, yeah, not fast enough. The gloves are instantaneous. Oh, someone has another dog. Who's that dog? That's that dog. I was waiting for him. I heard that whistle. That's alright. Here we go. Ah, yeah. Do that again. Yeah, these guys are good. These guys are real good. Yeah, very good. Wow, 92 to 2. Yeah, this is gonna be a. Oh, do we actually own the hard point? I think we owned it. We got 2 kills for us. Yeah, 4 to 100, right? It's not gonna last long. Not gonna last long at all. I don't know where my guys are. Am I like the only guy here? It's like I'm the only guy. Come on, guys, get in there. Get in there, come on. Come on. Oh, this guy. Yeah, little camper. Yeah. Slippery little rattlesnake. If he stays right there and I come along and I get him, I mean, come on, guy. Don't you dare. Man, yeah. Yeah. 150 to 4. Let's see how many points my teammates actually got. Felt like I was just like clawing uphill. Yeah. I mean, I should take some ownership of that. But man, I don't know what algorithm kicked in that paired me. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see. Oh, I got 27 kills. I had 2 other guys. 2 other guys, and they only killed 4 people each. Wow, that was lame. I think some other guys quit partway through. Hey, we saw it through till the end. That's what matters. All right, we're not doing that one again. So we are not doing hard point. We are doing team deathmatch and kill confirm. Let's do this. All right, as you can see highlighted in the carousel down below, I'm using these MGC claw socks along with my iPhone 13 Pro and my streaming through my MacBook Pro. All right, let's do this here. I accept. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Yeah. All right. Yeah. attention was split. Gotta stay focused. One at a time, Bo. Where they at? Where are they at? We're going upstairs. Go up here, take a look around. Where are they all at? Over here? You're mine. Where are they? Oh, yeah, unlucky. Oh, walked out the door. Yeah. Ah, yeah, the nunchucks right there. Same guy, same place. Okay. Let's see if he continues to stay there. Get him. Get him. Get him. You get him? Good job, dog. Nice. Yes. Got him. There we go.
Targets in sight.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. There he is. Got him.
Enemy in sight. Contact again.
What are you doing sliding over there? Alright, helicopter goes to the middle, please. Ooh, time to collect some dog tags. After fire from heaven. There we go. What? These guys aren't picking up their own dog tags. Okay. Go find a nice little place to hide. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, we won already. Is that right? Alright, 40 to 21. We switching sides or is that it? Hey, I got MVP. Well done. Well done. Alright. Excellent. Good job, everybody. Good job. Alright. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that is it, everybody. That concludes our show. As you can see highlighted at the beginning of this broadcast, this is sponsored in part by Tacticlip. These tactical hair clips 4-pack, they retail for a certain price. I won't actually say the exact price because that is liable and subject to change at any moment. But as you can see in the link below, if you live in the United States and are over the age of 18, go ahead and fill out your shipping address, and Tacticlip will send you a package of 4 tactical hair clips to you as a thank you for following me here on Amazon Live. Which, by the way, we're doing very well lately with all sorts of people following me, and it's doing very, very well. I've been quite impressed with all you guys, and I appreciate it. So that is it. All right, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Monday evening or Monday morning, depending on where you're tuning in from, this August 22nd. And my name is Bo Shevasu. I look forward to sharing more fantastic hints, tips, tricks, and products. Remember, you are special, God has made you special, and you are important.